Okay, I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. So I needed some butter, which I'm going to cut up, and I'm going to put in my mixer. And oops, these never want to come apart properly. These. This is crazy. Right. So we slice up the butter and it goes into my mixer. Can you see it? Oops. There it is. So it's going in there. Okay, in there. Should have soft butter. Oops, that just stuck to the side. There we go. You need two of them. Okay. This recipe that I'm using is from my great grandmother. It's a family one, so we don't actually share it out, I'm afraid. I like to let people have the biscuits, the cookies. I'm going to call them cookies because that's what they are. So I'm gonna, so you can have the cookies, but you just can't have the recipe. Right, this is gonna get loud, so I'm gonna pause you for a moment. Okay, so that's all creamed. See? You just move that. There, it's all creamed. I'm gonna take that off. Catch all the sides. Ugh. If you can. There we go. Put it down the bottom of the blender. I'm going to add my sugar. We've got soft brown sugar. We've got granulated sugar. And again, I'm going to put the mixer on, so I'm going to pause this for now. Okay, so now I'm going to add 2 eggs. But we beat them first before we add them to the mixture. Just ignore the husband in the background, if you can. Mix up our egg. Okay. And add that to our mix. Once again, mix that up. I'll turn you off for a second. Be right back with you. Okay, so we've done that. We've mixed up the egg mixture. So you should let that drop. Let's see. And I'll show you what we've got. Oop, can you see it? Let's see. There you go. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There it is. Mix it up again. It's not completely smooth. The butter wasn't as soft as perhaps it could have been. But it will do, because I've done that before and it's turned out just fine. So now I need to measure out my flour. raising agent, which is baking soda. So I need that measure. Measure and that one. Okay. Yep. Good to go. So we're going to put the flour and salt. Mix them together, and then my secret. So that's that. I can go there. And we're gonna have okay, so now I'm going to mix part of the flour mixture and about half of it. Okay, and off we go again. Lovely. See, that looks much better now. I'll show you. See, much better. Oh, my lighting's terrible. There you go. Much smoother. So, wipe that off. Now you can mix all this by hand, but I find using my electric mixer, which I've had for donkey's years, and it's an American one, so I even have an American plug that in my wall. When I had my kitchen redone, I asked for them to do that, and they obliged me, which was quite nice. Complicated system, but it works. Okay, last of the flour. I like to put all my dirties away straight away. So when this is mixing up, I'll put all my dirties away. Clear up. Done. Now I just need to add, and this bit you can't do it in the mixer because it just won't work. Oh, and I forgot to turn my oven on. Right, so it needs to be on at 375. Oh, that might be a bit high. I think I'll do it at 180. 50, 60, 70, 80. Preheat that. Okay. There's your mix. Can you see it? There we go. That's the mix. Oops, I'm not very good with the camera, I'm afraid. Okay. So now, I like extra chocolate chips. So, because I like extra chocolate chips, I'm putting a whole bag. Yes, they're American, but you know what? That's just how it is. Here we go. Again, cleaning up as I go. Oops. Need the vanilla. Okay. And then we just mix that all in. And you know what? I think I need a spoon for this. Nice big spoon. That way. Okay. All mixed up. So I'm going to wait for the oven to heat up, and when it does, we'll come back and I'll put some of these on a tray and we'll bake them. Okay, so we are ready to make some cookies here. So, teaspoonful. Alright, and it goes on the tray. Let me see if I can't move you. There we go. So, teaspoonful on the tray. And then you put them a little, I don't know, an inch apart maybe. And I always do it so that there's 4 on a row, if I can. You don't want them too big. We're not feeding a lot of Americans. There we go. Oh, darn it, I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, hang on. There they are. There we go. I'll have to try and edit that out. I do. See, these will melt in the oven and go flatter, so you don't have to worry about squishing them. And they'll go in the oven. I've turned the temperature up to 180 Celsius. Normally 375 Fahrenheit if you're in a state. Oh, that one's a bit big. But, yeah, those are all a bit big. Oops. Normally between 12 and 15 minutes. I tend to do it at 12 because they're not the biggest cookies. There we go, all ready. And I'll put them in the oven. Oops, forgot to change the racking. Let's go middle. Okay. Put them in the middle. I'll show you in a second. Look at that. In the oven. Lovely. 12 minutes and we'll be back. Look at these. They've only been in a few minutes. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't be opening the oven, but they'll be all right. Lovely melting. They're doing good. So I've got my next tray ready. There they are. And we'll be back in 9 minutes. Okay, that's our 12 minutes, and I actually put it in for 13 and a bit. So we're gonna just check them now. I think they're done. Oh yeah, those are lovely. Nice light brown, so they'll be nice and soft. Oh yeah, very good. Next batch in. Okay, I'm gonna leave these to cool for just a minute before I put them on the rack. So I'll need a cooling. We'll need a couple of hot pads out. But there we go. I'll put them on the rack in a minute. And then that's all them done. Oh, can you see my cookies? No. There they are. Ta-da! So. All right. Okay, so let's go. All done. Well, I've got a few more to cook, but that's that. One last thing to do, and that's get my chief taster to try them and let you know how they are. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so we've got our chief taster. He's going to try them out. Go ahead, Steve.
Are they both the same?
Yes. Are they soft?
Soft in the middle, crunchy on the outside.
Are they nice?
They're very nice. I don't think we should give anybody else them.
Okay. You heard it, Martin. You're not getting any. Well, thanks for joining me. I might do it again. I might not. Who knows? But that's it from my kitchen to you.